My apologies. Something just came up. I don't know what's going on with this. It is just frying out on me right now. Okay, we're just going to get rid of that. Are we sure? Yes, we are. Hopefully everybody's still here. Let's see here. I guess we're going to have to go with this camera. Alright, we're going to add it. Alright, folks, sorry about that. We're back. Hopefully this is a little bit better. A little bit better. We just had a completely meltdown on our stream, and if that happened, I apologize. Ugh. Oh, Lamar was in shotgun. Get back to it, Bowen. Get back to it. Alright, a little bit better. Oh, no. Well, that's what I get for fumbling around. Looks like Lamar just let him get the ball. Gave him it, and Bengals are in great field position. Now they have the ball. Oh. That's a turnover, and I don't know if that's going to go as a fumble or an interception for Baltimore, but Bengals are real happy about that. Defense is now back out on the field, and we had good field position. Oh, that was a quick play. They hiked it, but threw it. Joe Burrow was about to get sacked, but he threw it out deep. He threw it out of the end zone so quickly, too. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't believe that just happened to me. I guess they're going to call that a fumble, and that's his 15th fumble loss. That's about 28. We'll see how this goes. And John Harbaugh looks confused. Joe Burrow in shotgun. We're at the 2-yard line. Hands it off and gets nowhere. They're going to call that play dead. And so far, Baltimore's defense is holding up. And Jenkins is doing a beautiful job. Travis Jones too. All right, Burrow in shotgun. Chase Brown out to the right. Burrow's looking to his right. Now going left. He's going to try and rush it and tries to beam it into Nate Wiggins and gets it to nowhere. Nate Wiggins was there to deflect it. That's 4th and goal. And it looks like Cincinnati's going to have to settle for a field goal. We'll see what happens. But Roquan Smith was on there to try and stop him from rushing in, and that was a beautiful QB spy by Roquan. And here we go. Okay, Burrow's in shotgun, and they're gonna stay out on the field. Guess you got to give it your all against in this divisional game. Chase is in the backfield to Burrow's right. Joe Burrow hikes the ball. Joe Burrow gets a quick slant out, but couldn't get it to number 80. And the ball's going the other way, and Baltimore has the ball back. So just like that, another turnover on downs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can he swing from a web? Who knows what's going there? Well, look out. Here comes the Baltimore. I don't know why I'm humming this. I'm trying to keep myself from getting too nervous. Do do do. Do do do. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Taylor Swift lies. She's wearing Bengals stuff. And we're back. Cool. Alright. We're going to close that off. Put that on lock. Because this is how we want it to be. And we're a little bit back. Sorry about that, folks. Just had to get that screen back. Prefer this camera view to the other one. Crazy game so far. Turnover on downs, and a fumble by Lamar that led to the Bengals getting no points. But I mean, you're there. I don't know. I thought I'd kick that field goal. I really would. I know I don't got much when it comes to football savvy, but I do know when to kick a field goal, and that was definitely, hey, you're there, you might as well kick it, right? No reason to not. Alright. What the hell just happened here? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the Madden cast. Okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting look at. Just a random turkey. Alright. Well, we're back. Lamar under center, hands it off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry gets nowhere and gets stuffed at the line. Oh, Jones is in. Next to Filele. Interesting. There's Stanley, too. I wonder where he's going to be playing at. Well, we'll find out as it goes, right? Yeah, he gets about nowhere on that. 2nd and 10. Lamar in shotgun. Derrick Henry to his left. Likely in motion. Has some time. Does a quick shoot to D-Hop, and D-Hop does not get the ball. Saddened. Saddened indeed. I don't think that's the right friggin'... Oh, that's the right one. Alright, it's 3rd and long. And Baltimore has not been able to get anything going. And they're in terrible field position. One thing we don't want is to get a safety here. Lamar has it in shotgun. Lamar tosses it deep. Gets it to Zay Flowers, but throws a little bit too high to Zay. Hey. And doesn't get anywhere. And this is not my account. Sorry, folks. We are just trying to get myself logged into... Well, tweet out. And Stout has to kick the ball away in his own field, and flag just flown in the backfield, and I think... I don't know what happened here, but we'll find out what happens, but I think it's on Stout. I think he was too far back. No, it looks like they gave the false start motion. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's false start on the Ravens. Oh my goodness gracious. Trenton Simpson gets the false start. Well, that bites. That sucks. I mean, that really bites. And don't know where that's going to put them at, but are they re-kicking the down? What's happening here? Paste. About a minute 33 left in the first quarter. We're going to see how the rest of this game goes. Let's go Baltimore, doom, 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 doom. Let's go Baltimore, doom, 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 doom. Hee hee. All right, Burrow under center, hands it off to Chase, and Chase gets about 2 on the play. Went to the left, but goes nowhere, and the clock is rolling, just the way we like it. All right, enough with all that. You can see the difference between passing and throw and rushing between the two teams. All right, Burrow and shotgun. Chase to his left. Jamar Chase is up on the right half field. Those in the backfield, number 88, gets about 4 on the play, maybe 3. We'll see where they mark it at. That's going to be 3rd down for the Bengals. With 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33 seconds left on the play on the first quarter clock. Burrow and shotgun. Still similar formation. Just there's 2 on the left hash, and the calling offsides on or false start on the Bengals. So that's going to be a little bit of a flag, and that's going to result in 3rd down and a loss of 5. That's Ryzen. Oh, dang, you really just can't move that much, huh? That's insane. That's 3rd and 11 now. So they were 3rd and 6, and now they're 3rd and 11. Still similar formation. Joe Burrow's calling the play. Hikes the ball, and what's happening here? Another. Okay, that's end of Ray. That's the end of the end of the first quarter, and that puts us into the second quarter. A little shift around, a little move around, and there we go. Does whatever the Spider-Man does. I'm monologuing to myself. No. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Ugh. Ooh. We're at commercial right now, so we're not missing too much. Except for this crazy sheep commercial. Wait. Oh. Hey, I gotta. Well, that's not fair to you guys. Or to myself. Hey. But now you can't see the plushie. I gotta fix this. Oh, you can't see any of the Raven stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to sit up for this. No. You guys don't move. I'll move. I'm just got done shaving my face today. Oh. Oh. Sorry for the yawn. My apologies. Apologies. I might go get me a cup of coffee. Actually. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Oh, the game's back. Never mind. Alright. Oh, I should have. What the heck? Oh, okay. Still 3rd and 11. And then switched to field position. Joe Burrow was in shotgun. Has some time in the pocket. Getting flustered. Rolls out to his right. Gets the ball to Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase gets the first down. Damn you, Chase! Jamar Chase recognized that his quarterback was in trouble and moved with him. Gave him a nice open receiver and those beautiful hands. All right. Burrow in shotgun. Man in motion. Fake has time. Dumps into the back and does not get it the first down. And Gilman was there for the stop. And that's going to put them at 2nd and 10. Today I was a Dallas fan. I rooted so hard for the Cowboys to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Any more chance that we can knock them out of the playoffs, I will be happy. I'd rather take my chances against the Broncos. Good defense or not, I'd rather take my chances against it. Hey, Burrow and shotgun. Burrow hands it off. Number 34 gets about 5 or 6 on the play. Actually, probably going to be closer to 7. That's going to be 3rd and 3. With 14, 59, 56, 57, sorry, went backwards. 54, 53, 52, 50, 50. Yeah. We're having problems today. Making calls. All right, 3rd and 4. Burrow and shotgun. And in motion, fakes, rolls out to his right, tries to do a quick little dump off, and that's not going to get them the first down, and that's going to be 4th and 1. And that was number 36, the running back or fullback, depending on, who they are. And it looks like Burrow's going to stay out on the field. Burrow and the offense are going to stay out on the field. We'll get into the rhythm. We will. I know it's about a rhythm thing with this, so I'll get there. All right, Burrow on the center, and they're going for the brotherly shove, and they might have gotten the first down. Yeah, they definitely got the first down. There's no stopping that. That's going to put Burrow in the offense with a first down at the 30-yard marker of the Ravens side of the field. Damn. Oh, well. You can't win them all. Come on, don't do that. Oh, sorry, you're going to see a finger in about 5-10 seconds. Who knows? All right, Burrow and shotgun, empty backfield. Nobody in the backfield with them. That was longer than about 5 or 10 seconds. That was about 30 seconds. Jesus. My apologies, folks. I'm trying to do too much. I promise you, I am. Does that count as a catch? We're not gonna count that as a catch, right? Nope, that was not a catch. Thank goodness. All Alright, Burrow and shotgun. Has some time in the pocket. Deep ball, deep moon ball, but overthrows his wide receiver. And that's Tinsley. Overshot at him about 3 yards. Had the break on Marlowe. Marlowe went flat and then got beat. Thought he was going to cut back, but nope. Didn't have any safety help, but if Tinsley had a bit more of a step, he would have had that touchdown. All right, 3rd and 10. Burrow and shotgun tries to do a screen, doesn't, fails miserably on it. It dips it off to number 34. 34 was able to get it a couple of yards, and that's going to put them at 4th down, but that's going to give them about 6 on the play. I'm just going to double check who 34 is, because we are tired of calling them by the number. Great awareness by Joe Burrow to see that the screen was going to fail, and that's, I believe that's Pierce. Not Pierce. Pence? Maybe Pence. All right. And another field goal attempt by the Bengals. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we're still in the second quarter with about 11:24 left on the play clock. The play clock has stopped, so it's not moving. We're going around the city of Baltimore right now and looking at everything. Ooh.
I still can't pee yet. Dang it.
Do 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 do. All right. Had to quickly use Google. Terrible. But that was that was Pirine, number 34 for the Bengals, who got that and got the Bengals in the field goal range. Pirine. Samaje Pirine. Yep, that's gonna be fun. I don't understand. And skiing. And we are back in Baltimore. No one cares about basketball. As your commissioner once said, it's just a highlight sport, which is terrible to say about your sport. It really is. Bye-bye. I'm sorry that you can't stay. I'm sure the lag was bad. All right, and the kick is off. And that's received at 10. Ball's at 10, 20, 30. And that's where they're going to get stopped at. And what is going on there? Can we not? Nothing makes me more stressed than watching Derrick Henry fumble the ball. Oh, they're circling over how better Derrick Henry's holding the ball. Patrick Card in motion, Lamar under center. No, that's not. Derrick Henry's not in the backfield. That's going to be play action. It's just off tempo with Mark Andrews, man. And again, another slow start with Baltimore and not being able to get the ball all into the hands of his playmakers right now. I don't know what it is, but Lamar just does not look like Lamar. He's just overthrowing him just un poco. Un poco. Ali in the backfield, Lamar in shotgun. Hey, look, Oakley. See here. Trying to motion Andrews over. Hikes the ball. Has a little bit of time. Get to the Andrews finally. It was a little short dip play. Andrews managed to catch it and get about 7 on the play. That's going to make it get 3rd and 3, so it's going to make it 3rd and manageable for Baltimore. Or realistically just trying to cover the dead air, and I apologize. My best. Oh, 3rd and 4. So I was off by 1 yard. I've been off by 1 yard a whole lot. Lamar in shotgun. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Walker in motion. Lamar surveying. Hikes the ball. Doesn't have time in the pocket. The pocket is collapsing. Keeps the ball himself, but he's going to take it himself, and he's going to get the first down. Beautiful run by Lamar. And he's keeping the chains moving and keeping that clock moving too, which is important. And that pocket was collapsing around Lamar, and Lamar had to make a business decision there, and he made the right one. Oh man, I got so nervous when the game was on. I wasn't down here. Lamar in pistol. Keeps himself. Has some time in the pocket. Was just about to get hit, but throws a beautiful deep ball, but Des Walker couldn't reel it in. And he looks like he was fighting with the safety, Bengals safety up there, and just could not break away in time. Let's see what happens here. But number 58 was getting in there. Beat Ronnie Stanley. That's Usai? Oh no, he wasn't fighting with Stone. Stone was off of him was off of him massively. Lamar in shotgun, man in motion to the right side of the field. Keith Mitchell in the backfield, 2nd and 10. Lamar has some time, dobs it off to Keith Mitchell, and Keith Mitchell manages to get the first down and maybe a yard extra, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to knock him out and give that. Yep, that's our first down. And the clock is still moving. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, yay. I've been missing this, man. Rashad Bateman is finally back, and this is going to be beautiful. We needed him out there. Lamar hands it off to Keith Mitchell, and Keith Mitchell loves making people miss, but Keith Mitchell did not make anybody miss. Gain of 1 on the play. Tiny little man. I love seeing number 7 out there. Honestly, underrated. One of our better players. Manages to always get it open in zone. He's such a great zone player. He really is. He just knows where to find the open field at. Alright, Lamar in shotgun. Keith Mitchell in the backfield. Likely in motion. Lamar has some time. Pocket collapsing. Lamar does a little dump out to Likely. Likely gets to 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if that was okay, they're calling it a touchdown, but Likely did fumble that inside the red zone, and that's a beautiful touchdown by Isaiah Likely. Man, I probably should have started him. Darn it. Nope. Replay shows otherwise. And likely was bobbling that ball. Trying to get it in his other hand. I don't know if that's going to be a turnover on downs, but that's probably going to be a. Are they going to call it a touchdown still? And the rule analyst is going over it, but that bobbling was happening before he crossed the plane and it rolled into the. But he didn't have full control of the ball, so I don't know how that works. Not good. Not good at all. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's very bad. Very bad.
Let's grab that hairline. Let's see how bad this hair looks. Erickson in about crazy amount of time. That hairline.
Alright, they took it off the board. I don't know where they're going to place it at. Oh, they're going to give it to Joe Burrow, and they're going to start at the 15. Oh my god, likely, you dummy. Joe Burrow and shotgun. Hands the ball off to Chase. Chase manages to get about 3 on the play, and there's a flag in the backfield. So maybe a little cha-cha. Hopefully that's going to go back. Okay, it's holding on the offense. We're replaying the first down, and that's own Fant who was holding. And they're pulling him off the field. Terrible, 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 terrible. Teammates are over here consoling him, but he knows better. They're like one of Lamar's favorite targets. Alright, 2nd and 20 for Burrow. Burrow and shotgun. Checking the line. Hands it off to number 80. That's the weird man with the weird name. I ain't butchering that man's name. Oh, wait. Was that Johnson? That's going to be 2nd down. It looks like he gained about 8 on the play, so it's probably going to put him at 2nd and 12. Yep. Oh, I got that one right. Sweet. Alright, Burrow and shotgun. Jamar Chase in motion. It's into the left hash. Left side of the field. Left hash. Weird play happening here. Get it to number 88. And he gets far enough for a first down, but it looks like they marked him short. That's going to be 3rd and 1. I think that's Gesicki. They're just going to show, likely every single chance they get to because he fumbled the ball. Yep, that's 3rd and 1. Burrow under center. No, he's stepping into the backfield. He's in shotgun. Man in motion, hands it off to Pinar. Pineen. I said it right once, and now I can't even say his name. Disrespectful. Well, that's enough for a first down anyways. Burrow and shotgun. Fakes the handoff, has time, does a deep shot to Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase catches the stinking ball. Bounces right off of Marlowe every time. That was a beautiful moon ball. Again, Marlowe just got beat, got turned around, and then started hand fighting, and Chase just Nah. Not enough of a nah, but just enough. Say, unhand me. Get your hands off me. Burrow and shotgun. It's a run play. That's. Is that Brown? I'm sorry. Yeah, Chase Brown. I don't know why I keep calling them both Chase. Thinking they're both last names are Chase. No, that was Chase Brown on the run. And then there's Jamar Chase, number 1. And he's back on the field after a big play. Jamar Chase has been targeted 123 times. 1, 2, 3, motherfuckers. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to cuss. My bad. Let's see here. Burrow and shotgun. Oh, that's a false start if I've ever seen it. Thank you. And that is on Orlando Brown Jr. I know who he is. Can't forget about Baby Zeus there. Bye-byes. Disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected. What is going on here? Who knows? I was successfully reconnected. I was successfully disconnected. Alright, Burrow and shotgun. 2 in the backfield. Has some time. Oh, doesn't get it inside Chase's hand. And Humphreys just... He's trying to cover Jamar Chase, but history's shown when Marlon Humphrey's on Jamar Chase usually has his good games. That's 3rd and 10. Ugh, why does it keep disconnecting me? Eep. Alright, Burrow and shotgun, 2 in the backfield to defend him some more because the line's getting beat. And Jamar Chase just finds the open zone again. Nasty. Gotta change the name to friggin' McNasty. And this is the reason why every other team gets to talk crap about our defenders, is because of this one player, Jamar Chase. And that was Wiggins who was covering him. Alright, in the red zone right now. Burrow and shotgun. Chase is... don't get it. Getting deep. Tries to get it to Gesicki, but couldn't get it there. And that was Malachi Starks on the coverage there. That's 2nd and goal. Yay! Need a beautiful dub here. Need a beautiful dub here. Please, folks, if you're enjoying the content, if you're coming in and you're seeing this, please, by all means, like, subscribe. It would really help me out. At least the subscriptions would help me out, so I can get a better camera. Told myself if I get about 50, I'll get a better camera. That's a handoff to Paneer, and he's going nowhere. And that's Gilman, number 12 with the tackle. Puts him forward a little bit, but that's going to be 3rd. I think that's 4th, actually. 4th and goal? No, 3rd and goal. Okay. And that's and we're holding the Bengals to very low points. A costly turnover by Likely at the beginning of this might end in 7, but it's 3rd and goal. Still this weird same play where there's 2 in the backfield. Joe Burrow and shotgun, 2 in the backfield. Kind of bringing the house, trying to get it to Jamar Chase. They're looking for a flag. I'm sure he was. And that was Nate Wiggins covering him. And Nate Wiggins says, "You're not getting a touchdown on me. No, thank you." And it looks like Burrow's going to have to settle for a field goal. He's coming off the field. And McPherson is in 2 for 2 for the night. Hopefully we can get a field goal block and stop them from getting the lead here. And the kick's up, and it's good. I kind of figured we weren't going to let that go. We weren't going to try and stop that one. That's not a time to take a penalty type of thing. Disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected. Ooh. I'm doing a terrible job. I need to put a reminder to change the score. Oh, no, he don't want to give him that much. Yep. Oh, we're gonna give him enough. We're gonna give this enough space away. Good gosh. Good gosh. Oh God, I love this Progressive commercial. Mom's just like, no, this is not going well. Dad, you're doing this terribly. And then Tyler Huntley has to explain this to the kid. Football player explaining the birds and the bees? No, thank you. Funny though, very funny. Darn it! I still forgot. Wow, that's crazy that they score the most, but they still lose games. Al Golden versus Todd Monken. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I gotta remember to update the scores a little bit better. That's on me. Oh, pump up the jams. No, we pump it up the play clock. And Baltimore's gonna get the ball. Hey, look at that. Number 44 is wearing purple. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the field goal's up. And the kick is away. Fielded about at the 6, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh. Gets Keith Mitchell almost gets to 35. That's going to be a beautiful field return for Baltimore. That's going to put us in some good field position now. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the play clock, we're hoping to get downfield and score. There goes Dax Hill. That's Justice Hill's little brother. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Lamar in shotgun. Has some time. Overthrew Bateman terribly. I don't like that. Did not like that at all. It was very bad. Very bad. I don't know where that ball was going, but that was not going in Bateman's hands. I can tell you that much. Alright. Lamar and shotgun. Ali in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Lamar does not have time. The pocket is collapsing. Lamar's trying to make some magic happen per usual. And he just can't. Throws the ball. Gets it to Likely again. And Likely Likely this time hangs on to the ball. Lamar, they're making that defense say, no, no, you cannot touch me. Likely brings that ball in quite nicely and gets a little bit extra on the field. And that's probably a gain about 30 on that play. Let's see where that puts him at. Mr. Likely, tell me your dreams. Ding, 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 ding. Let me know that you can get a touchdown. Gotta find a better way to keep track of these play-by-plays. And we're not missing anything. It's a commercial break. It'll give me excellent opportunity to kind of see how to... That's not going to help me. Ooh. Beautiful. All right. This will help. This will help magnificently. Hopefully. This is where I need a second screen to come and play. Oh, beautiful touch. Oh, wow. I missed that. I missed that because I was too busy fiddling around. Well, Lamar threw a deep ball to Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers brought it in for a touchdown. It looks like. I'm not too concerned about how I look. I want to just see what the... No, thank you. I don't need the alerts. Oh, did it not count? Nope, didn't count. Dang it. Ah, shoot. Oh, that was a penalty on play. Pass interference. Okay. Lamar and shotgun. Does a quick pass as to D-Hop, and that's going to put them at the 5. I have maybe 7-yard play. D-Hop definitely pulled that in. That's going to be second and long. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're going to the previous play. We'll likely got the big play. Likely got some separation. Beautiful. And he had nothing but green field in front of him if he could just turn up quick enough and get it. Alright. Nope, that was a full 10-yard play by D-Hop. Beautiful. Lamar and shotgun. 2nd and 10. Nope. Play action. Has some time. Throws it. And just could not get the D-hop. And that's going to be 3rd and long. Along with about a minute 46 left on the play clock. Baltimore has to get down here and get this play going. I don't know what we doing, but this ain't it. Likely my butt. Oh, goodness gracious. Lamar in shotgun. Zay Flowers in motion. Has no time and gets sacked. I don't know what Ronnie Stanley was supposed to be covering there, but did not do his job. That's Usay getting in the backfield and saying, "Tell me about the Rabbits, George." Ugh. And the way the play shifted, it was a very good fake blitz, and that's going to cause Baltimore to probably kick a field goal right now. Can't get mad at it. Cannot get mad at it. No, that's a punt. Since he used their first time out, Stout kicks the ball away from 45. Oof. And Walker was trying to shove it into the field of play, but Joe Burrow's going to start at the 20. Yeah. If it wasn't going to be Usay, it was going to be Murphy in the backfield. So O-line has to do better. O-line has to do better. Has to do better. There's going to be much better play calling for me. Why am I getting disconnected? Please wait a while. Successfully. Eep. The back and forth is going to kill me on this. It really is. Disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected. Did I send him a happy Thanksgiving? Oh, yes I did. My old Muay Thai instructor just messaged me and told me Happy Thanksgiving, and I responded with, Usay asked Lamar about the rabbits. And if you guys don't get that reference, go watch Of Mice and Men. Or go read Of Mice and Men. Better go read. Go read a fucking book. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Ooh, I should go pee for the D. All right, and we're back. Joe Burrow and shotgun hands it all off to Brown, and Brown gets the first down. What can Brown do for you? Apparently nothing. Nothing right now. Brown gets about 11 on that play, and that was a beautiful rush. Burrow and shotgun, and play is blown dead, and it's probably going to give him a false start in the backfield. I mean, something's happening over here. They're calling it to the left, or to the right, I should say. Let's see what happens. Illegal formation? Offsides? False start? Please give it a false start. False start on the offense. Little cha-cha. And that's, again, Orlando Brown Jr. Again, one Brown may get you 10 yards, but another Brown will make you lose them. Oh, Burrow and shotgun dumps it off to Brown. Chase Brown. Chase Brown tries to leap over Uwuzie and does not get anywhere, and that's probably going to be about a gain of 7 on the play, with a minute left in the second quarter. Oh no, gain of 10. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. Joe Burrow with already 147 yards. Burrow and shotgun. Burrow almost got hit, but that was caught up by number 82. I think that's Tinsley. Yeah, Tinsley. Yeah. For having turf toe, Joe Burrow's looking pretty good in the backfield. Give me a dream. One timeout remaining for the Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, maybe that should be the next thing I add, is a timeout counter. Yeah, we'll see.
I got the design for it.
My apologies. I can't do it. There it is. Burrow and shotgun. Still feel like that should have been a false start. Gets it off to no good. And Tinsley could not bring in that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. About 54 seconds left on the play clock. Baltimore does get the ball back at half. So, should be good. Burrow and shotgun. Pinier. Alright. They're trying to get the rush, and Joe Burrow tries to get the ball out in time before taking a hit. It gets it nowhere, and that's 3rd and 10. 49 seconds left on the half. And that was Simpson on the hit to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow looks like he took a bad step on his toe. That must be cold tonight. Again, this weird formation. Burrow and shotgun trying to hurry up so they don't get called out for delay of game. Joe Burrow gets a deep shot down on Uwuzie, but could not get it through Chase. And Uwuzie, again, most underrated acquisition we made in the offseason. Guarantee it 100%, and that's 4th and 10. And then he was covering Chase. I keep saying Uwuzie, but it's not Uwuzie. gonna have to punt this ball at the 46. And it's up. It's high. It has some hang time. And that is going into the end zone. And the Baltimore Ravens are going to have the ball with 36 seconds left in the half at the 25-yard mark. Here we go. I is confused now. Is this strictly... Oh. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Get rid of that then. Azir. I keep saying the wrong name. Not a wooz. Azir. Ooh. Let's see if the line can protect them, and let's hopefully the Lamar can get the blocking right. The camera's there. I'm sorry. I keep turning away because I think the camera's over here because I see the light on the corner. Oh, man. I'm like, I do, but I don't. Crown Royale. Did this? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I want to see a touchdown for Baltimore, please. Thank you. I'm tired of the Moonfalies. I want to be a Shanti. We're doing crabs. The blue crabs are right. Those are official blue crabs, too. Why are they blue crabs? Alright, Lamar in shotgun. Ali in motion. And they're going to put up some decent blocking, but Lamar has some time, but Lamar can't get the ball out. Lamar fumbles the ball again. And that's going to the Bengals with 28 seconds left on the clock with one touchdown. Oh my gosh. Terrible. But Lamar's trying to... Oi. So what is that? Forward motion? Is that going to be a... Jeez, man. What, you got to get yourself 3-inch lifts off the ground in order to get it over the linemen? I love them to death, but damn, man. So what are we calling this? Intentional or forward progress with the ball? That was Tom Brady before progress with the ball. Just saying. Disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected. You're only giving the same old answer over here too. Are they giving the ball? And they're giving the ball to Joe Burrow and the offense. They're considering it a fumble. Again, a fumble by Lamar. And this is going to put Burrow and the team in great field position. A lot of miscues by our offense again in the first half. Shazier gets a good stop on Chase Brown, number 30, for the Bengals. Again, a lot of miscues. There's the fumble by Likely. If we win this game, it's going to be pure grit and pure determination. Like another touchdown play that should have been in there, but for some odd reason, pass interference, I don't understand. And Lamar are just losing the ball. John Harbaugh, so bad. Alright, Burrow and shotgun at the 15, a little bit before the 15. Gets the ball off, but his wide receiver, Fant, wasn't out there ready to get the ball. I think that's Fant. With 18 seconds left on the play clock. The play clock is stopped at 18 seconds. Let's be clear here. So, if we can come out of here with a field goal or an interception or a sack, we just need to keep this clock running. And it's 3rd and 6. We need to let the defensive line pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. Again, Orlando Brown just not getting it. And they're going to call that no good, out of bounds. That was TJ Tampa on the coverage of Tinsley. Going back to it. No, he didn't have that. Yep, out of bounds. Out of bounds, as I like to say every once in a while. And we do have ourselves, thankfully, some defense. But McPherson is going to kick this, and this is going to be a 12-7 lead over Baltimore, and this is another field goal by McPherson. Baltimore's defense has been beautiful all for the first half, all night, I should say. I did want to say all night, but I was having a hard time saying it. McPherson is 4 for 4, so if you have him on your fantasy, you're welcome. Baltimore's defense is doing a good job. I want to see how the rest of this goes. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Dee 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 dee. Oh, I need to change that actually. And that is going to be 12-7. And so many miscues by Baltimore. Oh my goodness gracious.
Squeak, 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 squeakington, squeak.
There we go. Haha, now the hat's straight. I always end up doing that. Tilted it more there. If I do it that way, now it actually looks symmetrical. Alright. 10 seconds left on the play clock for the first half. The ball is going to get kicked into the field of play. To the 10, to the 20, to 25, 30. He gets to about the 32-yard line, but Baltimore's going to come in and knee it, and that is going to be the half. I like this little setup. It's not exactly it, but it's there. I still think I kind of want to move this down. I don't know. No, I like that up high. There's a little bit of space to everything. Alright. To the quarter. We're just going to put that at half, because that's just going to be... back a little bit. Almost okay, and they're running into the tunnel. Oh. Baltimore has to get it together. We had so many miscues happen then in the first half. It's not even funny. And as we get back into it, hopefully Baltimore can come out like they've been coming out the last two games and having a better second half. They've held the Bengals to 12 points and tonight, which is great defensive wise. But how long can we keep that up? I don't know. Hopefully all night. But Baltimore needs to come in and start scoring. We had two good scoring opportunities for us, and we lost them. One by Isaiah Likely and the other one by Zay Flowers. Let me just double check that real fast because I'm pretty sure that one for Zay was, yeah, offensive pass interference by Zay Flowers. Had to go back and double check that. Not good. Not good, as they say. Eek. Let me fix that too. I apologize. See, you think you have it right, and then you don't. And then this happens. Now you look like a fool. See, I don't want to cover that up. I have space up here. I don't mind covering up the lighthouse, but my face being covered is not good. Can we fix that just a bit? Yeah, okay. That's not terrible. Alright, we fixed it just a bit. We can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Or can we? Love going to the live stream and just watching my ugly mug just get by the lag. Yay, lag. Alright, we're gonna mute this and we're gonna head upstairs for some high quality H2O. Use like a son of a gun. All right, and we have returned. Hopefully. Oh, this is our third Thanksgiving game? Awesome. Well, we did have one last year, didn't we? No, it wasn't last year, actually. All right. Lamar and shotgun. Zay Flowers in motion to the right. Hand off to Derek. And a gain about 2 on the play. So we're going to keep it moving. Let's go. Aha. Luckily, the positive side about this is that you can't see me eat. All right. Lamar under center. So hand off to Derek again. And Derek breaks through for about 3 on the play. And not much, but still enough. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Do 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 do. We live stream. Ah. Lamar and shotgun. Say Flowers in motion. Hikes it. Has some time, but the pocket is collapsing. He rolls out to his right again. See, I regret saying roll out to. I regret what I said earlier this year. I really do. But it is what it is. How far are you? I'm all the way at the bottom. At the bottom. At the bottom. How far are you at the bottom? I am all the way at the bottom. I definitely don't have subscriber mode only on, so that's a good thing. Alright. We're back. It's fourth. Oh well. Well, that bites. Can't do anything with that. So, Stout's going to kick the ball off, and hopefully something interesting can happen on the return, which it doesn't. And it's time for the defense. Let's go. Shotgun, starting at the 39-yard line, hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown pushes through heavily and gets up to about out the 45-yard mark. And he makes some decent plays. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Burrow under center. Now he switches the pistol. Man in motion. Fake handoff. Green's in the backfield already, and Joe Burrow just spikes it to the ground so he doesn't lose anything because there was nothing but a sea of purple for him. So let's go. Oh no, not Wiggins. Wiggins is limping out into the locker room right now, and medical staff is behind him. Yep, foot out so far, but we'll see what happens. Burrow and shotgun. Mr. Burrow in shotgun. Gets it off in time. Gets it to Jamar Chase for first down. Dang it. How dare you, Jamar. How dare you, Chase. How dare you. That was a good slant. How long has gone the day of this ball hitting these receivers right in the chest? Joe Burrow shifts in the shotgun. Throws in shotgun. Has time, but the pocket is collapsing. He's going out trying to run for it and gets about 3 on the play. And that's 2nd down for, the actual 9. Burrow and shotgun. Ooh, the rush was coming in, but he got it out to Chase Brown just in time. And Chase Brown slips to the defender and gets about 2 on a play that was going to go nowhere. Well, that's third and 4, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? Pretty sure. How sure are you? Pretty sure. No, 3rd and 3, so off by 1 yet again. But here we go. Big 3rd down here for Baltimore. If we can stop them here, we can at least hold them to another field goal. Let's go. And Joe Burrow calls a timeout right before the play clock hits 0. Hopefully that timeout costs them at the end of the game where they really need it. Mr. Hamilton, the Swiss Army knife. Haven't called him out much this game. And probably have more in coverage because Bengals like to run shotgun and like to run out of the shotgun a lot more. So it's kind of hard to say, here, rush. Tell me about the Rabbits, George. Barrel and shotgun. And Trey Jones almost got him. But Kyle Van Noy almost is in there too. But TJ Tampa was on the coverage, but they're throwing a flag, and I'm sure they're going to give that pass interference to the Bengals. Dang. And Kyle Van Noy was like, oh, I almost got you. Pass interference, defense. Number 27, yep, that's TJ Tampa. Why they gave him that, I don't know. That was some hand fighting there. Wasn't as egregious as the pass interference in the Packers-Lions game. I guess that was. But yeah, turn up. I get. Gotta leave. Keep your hands off of them. Just don't touch them. Burrow and shotgun. Jamar Chase motion to the left. Hands off the Pinar. Can never pronounce his name. 34 for the Bengals. Wasn't gains about 9 on the play, and that's going to be 2nd and 1. And the rushing at 2nd and 2, and they're rushing the play. And they're giving the defense time to make the alterations that they needed. But Burrow is rushing the clock. Rushing to the line. Excuse me, I do not know why I'm fumbling over my words right now, but I am. Joe Burrow keeps it himself. He's trying to rush for the first down, and he gets it, and was into the Can we not? I don't want to, why? That wasn't even enough of... I just still don't feel like that was enough. Oh, I'm just showing these pass interference on Baltimore. It's just killing me. The offensive pass interference and the defensive pass interference. Get it together, Baltimore. Burrow and shotgun. Has time, goes deep into the end zone, on to the tight end, and just couldn't get it to him, but he had it. But Kyle Hamilton was on there on the breakup, and that was Hudson trying to get the ball. That's 2nd and 10. And again, our defense is doing a beautiful job holding the Bengals to only X amount of points so far. But Joe has not been able to get it a good touchdown pass at all. Burrow under center. Chase Brown in the backfield. Jamar Chase in motion. Hands off to Chase Brown. And Chase Brown gets about 1 on the play. And gets stuffed. Yay! Stop being lazy. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. in the red zone for the Bengals. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a thrill upon the hill. And Lamar's looking at the tablet, trying to read how how their defense is going to react. Burrow and shotgun, or the pistol. Oh, definitely shotgun. Definitely shotgun. Burrow rolls out to his right, throws it into the end zone, tries to get it to Hudson, and Hudson makes the catch, and that's a touchdown for the Bengals. You bastards. Again, and deficit grows. And that was Cal Hamilton on the coverage. And McPherce has made this game aim a little bit harder to get back to, with if the score now going to 19-7, Baltimore trailing in the third quarter. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. He dirty for that one. He's mean. I don't like him. He mean, mama. He say mean thing. He do mean thing with the tongue. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. A dream where Baltimore wins this, please. And defense did well all the way up until their end zone, all the way up until the red zone, and Hamilton just could not get it. We're on commercial break right now, so you're not missing too much. I'm going to quickly hit a mute real fast and take a sip and take a chunk out of this rib. No, I lost everybody. What happened? Everybody was here, but everybody left. I showed them the food and then they left. Give me a dream. My turkey tastes like ham. Alright. Mr. Ali and Mr. Keith Mitchell are back to receive the ball. Kick is away and it's going to Ali. Like, Ali can't run this ball back on you fools. Ali gets it to about the 30, 32, gets taken out of bounds, and the Bengals special team is pumped for that, but I don't know why. Yes, yes, yes. We know Baltimore's had a lot of miscues on the offense. Lamar under center, Derrick Henry in the backfield, and they're going to play action. Lamar's going to get it down to Mark Andrews, finally connecting with his tight end and gets to about the 50, and that's a gain of about 15 on the play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I like that actually. That's actually a cool design. I don't think I would ever. I could never wear it, but it looks cool. Lamar under center, Patrick Ricard in the backfield with Derrick Henry. Let's see what happens. Hand off to Derrick. Derrick Henry has a lane. It's about 9 or 8 on the play, and that's going to be Baltimore's going to keep the clock rolling and keep the ball moving, and hopefully we can give our defense some time to heal up as we get this ball down the field. 6:20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 left on the play on the time for the third quarter. Ooh, I'm on the half. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar pitches it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has a lane, gets it's the first down and gets to about the 35. I just realized I'm still saying that this is the half.
Where's the help? Dang it. I ain't got nobody here helping me, keeping me straight. I'm all discombobulated. Oh, god damn it, Bobby.
Lamar in shotgun. Keith Mitchell's in the backfield. Zay Flowers in motion. Same with Mark Andrews. I like them better. Keith in motion. Swings it out to Keith, and the ball just cannot get inside of our receiver's hands. I don't know what it is with Lamar today, but he ain't got no grip. Don't have nothing. Can't hang on to this ball for life or death. The sign says head coach. Okay, Lamar in motion. Lamar Jackson in shotgun hikes the ball off, hands it off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry gets about 6 on the play, 7 actually. And that's a good run for Derrick Henry. That's going to bring up third down. Five minutes. 4:59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. Lamar's good and ready to pull out in shotgun. A Lee in the backfield to his right. Now to his left. Lamar's checking the line, getting everybody set. Hands off to Ali. No, Lamar keeps it. Tricked me. Gets to 20 and gets out to about the 19. And that was a good read option by Lamar because no one saw him keeping it, not even me. And I'm even watching the game. A little bit of trickery. And folks, just a friendly reminder, please, if you're liking the content or liking what you're seeing, please by all means like and subscribe. I'm going to try and do this for the rest of the year of watching these games and recording them. Lamar under center. Keith Mitchell in the backfield. Pitches it to Keith Mitchell. Keith Mitchell gets to 20, the 15, the 10, and 5. Touchdown. Baltimore. All right. Wait. Wait for it. Just wait for it. All right. I think it's fair to put this to 13. Zay Flowers does a beautiful job with the run block there. Alright. Can we get 14? Kicks up by Tyler Loop. Straight down Broadway. And that's going to make it 14-19. So it's a 5-point game between the two. again, some beautiful play by Baltimore. And we're shifting some things around. Don't like the fuzziness. Hope I can improve that soon. I think that's just a PC problem at this point. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with my camera or anything. I think it's just PC problems. Oh, this John Travolta commercial is hilarious. Alright, well, I'm going to put my mic on mute real fast, and I am going to eat some food. Food again. Alright, and we're back. Tire loop getting ready to kick it off. Football's away. Received at the 15, goes to the 20, 25, 30. Gets stuffed up, Starks there. Gets probably to about the 32. People just getting pushed over top of this poor kick returner. Well. Ooh, some sweet potato pie right now. Yams. Yams with cinnamon and brown sugar. Lamar Jackson's favorite is sweet potato pie. That's hilarious. Night before turkey sandwich. Burrow and shotgun. Burrow has the ball. He dumps it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets it's about 9 or 8 on the play, and then gets shoestring tackled, as they say. That's a shoestring tackle. Shoestring. Seashore by the seashore. That's not how you say it, but you know, hey. Let's go Baltimore, let's go Baltimore. Baltimore, yay. Burrow and shotgun. Hands off, breaks through. Ooh, number 34 gets to about the 44 before get brought down, and that's it's like, I don't want to say it because it's too much like the other. It's too much like a certain the way I heard it pronounced, it sounds too much like a appendage. Barrel and shotgun. Number 34 lined off to his right. Takes the ball, has a little bit of time. Baltimore's bringing in blitz, but they're shooting down deep to Tinsley, and Tinsley could not. Yeah, Tinsley could not wrap it in, and yep, Humphrey on the coverage there. But if he could just have held the ball, it would have been considered a good catch. But nope. Ball hit ground. Ground win. Burrow and shotgun. Jamar Chase playing the slot. Hands off to number 34. 34 gets about 3 on the play, and that's about all he's getting. Gets stuffed. Got stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Or Turducken. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 with about 2 minutes left on the third quarter. 155, 54, 53, 52, 51. All right, let's see where Burrow is at. Burrow's watching the play clock. Burrow and shotgun with a weird double-sided in. Baltimore sends a rush, but gets it to Jamar Chase, and Humphrey was on the coverage with TJ Tampa above him. That's going to be a first down for Cincy. They send Hamilton in on the blitz. Joe Burrow's just picking apart our defense. Burrow on the center, hands all off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets about 2 on the play. Looks like they're going to stop him right where the ref is, so that's probably going to be 2nd and 8. Probably going to give him the extra yard, so it might be 2nd and 7. Time of possession is near. The Bengals have nearly had the ball twice the amount of time as the Ravens have. 2nd and 9, so they'll only give him 1 on that run. Burrow and shotgun. Burrow tries to get it to Tinsley, but could not get it to him. That's going to be 3rd and 9, and that's a good stop. But here's the money making down where you want your players to stop the opponent. Nazir did a great job on the coverage, or number 3. Please help with the pronunciation, for the love of God. Alright. And again, and Gesicki is just in there for an extra lineman because they don't want to send the blitz. But they do get it downfield. Oh my gosh, and that's another touchdown for the Bengals. This game's slowly starting to get away in the 4th quarter. Dang it. Gosh darn it. And that was Roquan Smith on the coverage with Malachi Starks over high. We still have a whole entire another 4th quarter to go. McPherson's kick is up and it's good, and that's going to be a 26-14 with about 15 seconds left in the 3rd. So about when we get started, Baltimore's pretty much going to have the ball in the 4th quarter, and they're going to have to make quick plays to get us downfield in order to score. But we're not missing anything. It is a commercial. They put this man on the naughty list for no reason. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna take this plate upstairs. I might not be able to hold this. I think I have an opportunity to do this. Alright, and we're back. Oh, look. The 4 p.m. game. The Broncos versus the Washington Commanders. Let's go. Okay, ball is kicked into the end zone, and it's going to be taken down and kneeled down for a touchback. With 15 seconds left to go. Joe Burrow, 21 for 42. Lamar Jackson, 9 for 17. Again, Lamar's just missing these throws that he usually makes. He's just having an off rhythm of them. Lamar Jackson has 2 fumbles this game, which is not helping us at all. Hopefully this is just a run play to just get us in to the 4th quarter. Lamar under center. Patrick Ricard in motion. Hike. Yep, it's a handoff to Derrick Henry. Henry has a hole and gets about 5 on the play, maybe 6. And there's a flag. And there's a holding call on Baltimore. That's Emory Jones Jr. Unfortunately, there's a down Bengals player as well. He's holding both of his knees. That's going to put Baltimore at 1st and 20 when we get back to this. Browns are the only team in the AFC North division that are 0-4. Baltimore leads the division with a 2-0 record. Here, Pittsburgh has a 2-1, and with this loss, we're probably going to split it, and Pittsburgh's probably going to have the lead over us and get back into the AFC North. Not ideal, but Lamar's come down with worse, or has made 8 wins happen out of nothing before. Again, 3rd down, 10 seconds, 7, 6, 5. Lamar has time. Lamar dumps it off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has the ball. Derrick gets to the 50, to the 45-40 to the 35-30 before he's brought down, and that's going to end the third quarter, and that's going to move us into the fourth quarter with a great dump pass to Derrick Henry to get it about, well, 50 yards on the play, pretty much. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful throw by Lamar, and a better run by Derrick Henry. Puts us in at least puts us in field goal range, and at least will put us in scoring range. And that is a commercial. So I'm going to see if I can't get God. I've been muted this whole entire time doing some good play calling too. Burrow and shotgun. Come on, defense, let's go. We're looking like we're gonna blitz. We'll see how it pans out. Green tries to get off the line. Burrow gets the ball to Jamar Chase, Ace, and gets it's about 9. And they call it a catch. That's 3rd and 1. I fear the anger in you. Damn right, I fucking got the anger in me. There's the only time. Oh, that's the 3rd and 2nd. Okay. Yeah, it was like 3rd and 3, but no, 3rd and 2. Yes, let them score 33 so we can win, right? Apparently they lose when it's 33. And the Bengals are going to call their second time out of the game with 10-14 left in the 4th. I don't want to lose this game because I don't want the Steelers to be holding the lead in the goddamn championship. But we're due for a loss, too. I hate saying that, but we've been too inconsistent this year. So if we do lose this game, it's because of our inconsistencies, and it's because of our misplays. And as much as I don't like saying that, as much as these guys are getting paid to do well, I can understand it's an off year for us. As we pretty much went all in last year on everything. Everybody was doing well, except for probably a little bit of the O-line. But we did well enough to the point where we were getting in and winning with a good record, and just because we lost to the Bills doesn't mean anything. You're home to Bel Air. This Santa Claus commercial's hilarious. Oh, come on. Just give us a little defense. Just a little. Just a little. I mean, do we need a little defense? Yeah, we need a little defense. We're still on defense. I need to get a football so I can go wee. Because, yeah, that would help me keep track of things, too. I can't do a football. That's just plain old. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get a dot. We're just going to use a dot. A little bit like it. A little bit different. I like this. I like all of that. We definitely need to keep track of what's what. I wonder. All right. And we're back. 3rd and 2nd. Bengals with the football. Joe Burrow's calling the play. Need a sack right now. Needs something to happen on 3rd down. A turnover, something. I would love to have one. Hand off the number 34 and a good stuff and a loss of yards, and that's going to set them back about 3 or 4. No, about 3 or 2. And that's going to bring up 4th down and hopefully a punt. But the clock is still ticking with about 10 minutes left. And Jenkins in there with this run stuff, and he's been great this whole entire year. Again, filling in when Mike Pierce is retired. He's doing well. Gilman in there, but Jenkins was in there. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal, so that's going to put them up 20. Oh, God, let this. It's a 52-yard attempt. It's up, and it's good. Heartbreaking. I do not want to lose. And the Bengals pull away even more. That's another McPherson field goal. And again, we should have 21. We should have at least 28 on. 28 should be on the board for us, but a fumble by Isaiah Likely cost us a touchdown, and then the offensive pass interference by Zay Flowers. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And our O-line's not doing us any favors either on a short week. Oh. No effing way. Yeah, I feel like I need to be here. No, I'm still ending up in a bad spot. No one wants to see all that, dang it. We're trying real hard to get comfy, and so it doesn't look like a craze house up inside of here. Alright. We're still fiddling around with it. What? Don't draw on the turkey like that. What the hell's happening here? Is that a cake? John Madden's just ripping apart a friggin' turkey leg. These two look like they're having a good time. That's good. Alright. With 9:25 left in regulation on the fourth quarter, the Bengals are going to kick this away. And Baltimore has to make something happen on offense. We're going to field this in the end zone, and we're going to start at the 35, I think. Oh, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, do. I don't want to lose this game, but there's a good chance that this is gonna happen, and if it happens, it happens, and it is what it is. Hey, turkey leg. All right, Lamar in shotgun. Isaiah Likely in motion. Oh, look like people running hard right now. It goes to Isaiah Likely, and that's about a gain of 6, maybe 7 on the play. And now we're kind of rushing around, trying to make something happen. And it looks like now everybody wants to move with some friggin' energy. I'm a little annoyed. Before it was just like, oh yeah, let's not run so hard. Handoff to Ali, and Ali's getting nowhere. Gets stuffed at the line, and that was probably a shotgun a run out of the shotgun, and Ali couldn't get anywhere. Princess Ali, you know it is he. Oh, tip pass. Yeah, they're rushing it, and Isaiah Likely's looking for the flag, and they threw it out late because Likely was just like, hey, flag. And the rest of the squad was like, yeah, we'll give it to you. Possibly. I won't be looking at my phone no more. Bad idea. Holding defense. Number 35, Davis. That's going to be a first down. Bastards. Oh, yeah, some massive holding. Davis grabbed him around the lips. Okay, or not lips, hips. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar has some time. Lamar gets a deep ball downfield, has some space. Ace, I think that was D Hop. No, that was Walcott or that's a not a catch. Walker had a step on him. Had so much step on him, but he had to slow down for the ball. Just got out of his hands. How dare you? Bye bye. Whoever was watching. Lamar and shotgun. Lamar has to rush out to his right because as no O line gets it off to Likely again and gets about 6 on the play, maybe 7, and they're rushing, acting like this is 2-minute warning because we got to get down and get far. Please don't make this a run play. You have to pass, and that's a jump on the defense. It looks like. But the flags went into the backfield of the Ravens, so we'll see what the call is. It's on Baltimore. Woohoo! And that's Mr. Voorhees. He's killing us, Jason. Killing us. Well, that's Andrew's Voorhees, actually. So, all right. Lamar and shotgun. Lamar throws it. Overthrows? It was Flowers. I'm pretty sure that was Flowers. Yeah, it was. That's gonna be 4th and 8. And again, Lamar's just not able to get the ball to his receivers like he should. That ball was going so far, so high. And we're going for it. 4th and 8. I mean, you got to at this point. You don't. Flowers in motion. Lamar hikes the ball. Oh, but they're rushing hard. Lamar gets it off. But it was almost another interception. Went to Zay Flowers, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for Baltimore. And Bengals are going to get the ball in great field position. Oh, sugar sweet iced tea. Sweet honey any iced tea. Sweet honey iced tea, man. Sweet honey iced tea. If we miss the playoffs, we miss the playoffs. I don't want to hear any excuses from anybody. We should have been playing better. Should have had a better O-line. If the O-line doesn't get reamped this offseason, we're just going to still have the same problems. Guards have to get replaced right now. Heck, you might need to even look at a left tackle. Ronnie Stanley's getting up there. I know he's not too old, but he's still up there in age. Probably a little bit of a redesign on the offense in some way, shape, or form. We got to figure out what's going on with Lamar and his throwing, because as I can honestly tell you, since 2 years ago, the deep ball has not been the same. And honestly, it hasn't been the same since Hollywood left. not gonna blame Lamar for the bad plays. But partially some of it is his fault. But you can only do so much when you're a mobile quarterback and you're getting hit every play. We've been hoping for Lamar to kick it up. And get those wings ready for the Bengals. Lacing it some in friggin' laxatives so they can poop. Hey, they're winning this game at this point. The only way that this is going to happen is if we get a turnover on downs, and there's a good chance they're just going to run this. Joe Burrow's under center. Chase Brown in the backfield. Man in motion. It's a toss to Chase Brown. Chase Brown just takes off like a bullet out of hell. Gets down to about the 30. I don't like losing these I don't like losing these division games. It's hard to get into the playoffs without these wins. If we could win straight out of the division, I wouldn't be so worried. But because as we have a 6-5 record, and we're probably gonna be 6-6 at this point, it's gonna be really hard to get into the playoffs. Can't count on the Steelers to always lose. Burrow and shotgun. Hand off to Brown, and Brown just shoots right through the gap and gets a gain of about 9 or 8 on the play. Clock still ticking. 7, 6:58, 6:57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. And that is your time sink. It is 2nd and 2. Burrow and shotgun. And they're going to wait for the time clock and they hand it off to Chase Brown again. But luckily, Baltimore stops them at the line. That's no gain. And that's going to be 3rd and 2. But with the time clock still clipping down, going down. We're probably going to be at about 6 minutes once I see it again. Lamar 14 for 27. Yeah, we're at 6:01, 6, 5:59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, and that is your time sink. With the play clock leaving about 7 seconds left, and they're going to drain the clock as best as they can. Burrow under center, man in motion, and looks like they're going to give offsides to Baltimore. But Baltimore usually doesn't jump at it, but unless somebody else on the O-line moves, so we'll see what happens. Encroachment defense. Oof, I'm getting slightly annoyed with all this shenanigans. Sweet honey iced tea, and that is, I don't know who jumped it. I guess it was Jones. Dre Jones jumped it, and that's going to give the Bengals a fresh set of downs with 5:41 left on the play clock. .30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Burrow and shotgun. And they're at the 16-yard line, so something has to happen here, but it's probably going to be a run. Yep, and it's a run. It's a handoff. And I'm just going to watch that clock drain. Goes nowhere, but let's say an exile in futility. Defense has been doing great. A couple missed Q plays. Realistically, I don't blame the defense for this. I really don't. I blame the offense more or less. Honestly, bad O-line play. A lot of weird blocking a lot of weird blocking assignments in the offense. the shifts going to the right and going to the left, I'm not with all that. I think they just need to step back and just, block. I mean, it makes sense, but it is what it is. Burrow is just being an excellent clock manager right now. Looking at the clock, 2nd and 9 with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Joe Burrow keeps it, dumps it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown slides, gets about 3 on the play though. And the clock has stopped because Joe Burrow has gone out of, or Chase Brown, or not Chase. Yes, Chase Brown has gone out of bounds. There's so many There's so many Chases and so many Browns on that team. Orlando Brown, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. And Baltimore calls a timeout. I don't know why. You're not leaving enough time in the clock to do anything, and you're just going to give the Bengals an opportunity to score. I'm not trying to be a defeated mindset to this, but I'm also like, me. Damn. Barrel and shotgun. Again, this weird play design where they have 2 people in the backfield and they hand it off. Wait a second. Travis Jones just got the ball back. He stripped it. Penier, there it is. Penier, strips the heck out of Penier, and that's a great turnover on downs for Baltimore. But is that going to be enough to help us come back and win this? Who knows? There's still 5 minutes left on the play clock. I've seen us do more with less time, but we'll see how it goes. And that's a commercial break. And nature calls. All right. And we're back. With 5 minutes left after in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore have the ball in decent field position. Now we got to make some magic happen. Lamar in shotgun, Ali in motion. Lamar has some time. Lamar has to scramble to his right. He has no time now anymore, and he has to toss the ball away. And they were looking for grounding, but it did not happen because Mark Andrews was in the vicinity of the ball. And this will be 2nd and 10. We're just going to get back. We can sit back and just watch this dumpster fire happen right now. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar has time. Lamar lets it rip down the middle and overthrows those Flowers again. And no one's more frustrated with how his performance is than Lamar. But come on, man. You got to get this ball where your receivers can get it. And overthrowing them is not doing you any good. Like, you don't know how far that ball's going, man. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar has some time, gets it off to Andrews, and Andrews tries and gets the first down, but can't. About 2-3 yards shy, and that's going to be 4th and 3. Luckily, Mark Andrews ran out of bounds. Joe Burrow's getting ready to go back on the offense. Second and 2, or 4th and 2. Lamar and shotgun. They're going to bring the house. So you got to make a quick slant happen here, folks. Lamar dumps it off to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is about the 35. Gets to about the 38. And is taken down with 4:30 left on the play clock. We have to keep this ball moving. That was Hill on the stop. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar steps back. Lamar has a little bit of time. Gets the ball out quickly. Gets it to Zay on a short play. And Zay fumbles the ball. Alright. Well, I'm going to step away because I am still not done doing what I need to do. I will be back in a little bit. But it is Bengals ball. And you're not missing a thing. Welcome in the avenue, welcome. Well, folks, that's the final timeout by Baltimore with 1 minute and 54 seconds left. Sorry about that. I had to, well, call the wild happened, so we had to go take care of it. Don't care. Sorry for oversharing. Well, best we can do is 11-6. Knicks right now. Hopefully we do good. I was afraid that we were going to drop this game, but we did. It is what it is. Our offense is sputtering. I'm more concerned about that than anything. We can keep talking about this after the game because this is the last game. Paneer gets it's nowhere on the run, which is good, but that's fourth down, and that's going to bring up the field goal unit, or not well, possibly. I don't know where we are. I had to step away for a decent amount of time. That fumble by Zay Flowers definitely. It broke my soul. I'm so sad. How could this happen? Why would this happen? Why did the scriptwriter do this to us? No. Yeah, it's going to be a field goal. Just kick the field goal. What do you have to worry about at this time? There ain't no reason to go for it. Whatever. Joe Burrow over there talking to Dre Jones like they old buddies. Well, Dre Jones is dabbing it up, but yeah, that puts Pittsburgh back in the division leaders who are going to at least get home field advantage for one game, and that puts Baltimore in the hunt. The only thing that we can hope for is, well, Jags lose, Buffalo loses, Pittsburgh loses. We definitely want Pittsburgh to lose, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, that's going to set up a field goal here. And that, let's see where this puts it at. McPherson's kick is up, and it's good. And Baltimore, their stadiums are cleared out, and that's 32-14. I don't know the best spot to put this right now. I actually got to figure out how to fix this camera anyways. Again, a bad fumble by Lamar. Two bad fumbles by Lamar. An interception. Definitely you can put those on him. At least one of the fumbles you definitely can. The interception's more or less it's a tip drill. You can't really be upset about that. The fumble by Zay Flowers, definitely not good. I don't know. It seems in key moments where we need people to step up, they just seem to fall, and that happens sometimes. One bad play here and there shouldn't define you keeping a player or not. Defense made a really good job of holding the Bengals to such a low score in the first half, and it was beautiful. That was Ali on the run, and he got about 10, maybe 9. I hope you get turkey stuck in your grill there, Jamar Chase. Lamar and shotgun. Ball spaced at the 45. Handoff off to Ali. And Ali gets it's to run out to the outside a little bit. It gets about 4 on the play. All just garbage numbers at this point. We're just trying to do something right at the end of this. Just don't want to take an L in the home field, and we did. But that's fine. That's fine. That's a new set of downs for Baltimore with 28 seconds left, and that's a handoff to Ali, and Ali gets pushed straight down the middle, and gets about a gain of 4 on the play. So that's going to be second and 6 with about 16, 15 seconds left on the play clock, and that's how we're going to end it. Not with a roaring applause, not with, a big crash, but a whimper. Oh. It is what it is. Joe Flacco dabs him up. Everybody dabbing up Lamar. Geno Stone giving Lamar all the love, as he should. Joe Burrow and Lamar always giving each other loves. 9 is fine, but 8 was not great tonight, as they say. Again, defense is pretty much lights out, except for maybe 2 plays. Offense would have been up probably by 28 at this point. If it wasn't for those 2 costly plays. And that's not Lamar's fault. But those overthrows by Lamar, not great. Just not great at all. Not ideal. Not what you want to see from your franchise quarterback. And, it's fair. I could complain about this all night. But ultimately, a lot of miscues who's on the offense caused us to lose it. Hopefully, as the next couple games come down, because I know we have a long stretch in front of us. This man poked a deer on the nose and said, "Run!" Yes. All right. Let's put it up. And as the joke goes, it's not over until the fish jumps. Fin! And it's not going to be an easy schedule for Baltimore for the last 5 games. We have to go to Pittsburgh's coming to town. Then we have to go back to the Bengals. Then we have to go to then Patriots are coming to town. Then we have to go to Lambeau against the Packers. And then we have to go to Pittsburgh at the end of the year. It's going to be tough, especially with this offense. All right. Well, we're going to switch over cameras right now. And we're going to hope for the best at this point, folks. Fin! that is your NFL. That is your final for the game, folks. Baltimore lost 32-14. Why do kids eat first? That's all, folks. Damn right, that's all. No. I guess I'm gonna call it a night, folks. Nothing really to talk about. Nothing really to go over except for the same old stuff. We got battle line play, and we got uh, overthrows. Lamar doesn't look good. That's not a shot at the man. He's our quarterback. He's a great quarterback. I wouldn't be in love with his game without that. I wouldn't have fallen back in love with his game without that quarterback. So I'm happy that he is. Just wish we could get it together. I'm probably not gonna watch this part. I ain't gonna watch the Bengals eat a turkey at Raven Stadium. So that's off. Alright, folks. Well, Kansas City is still in the hunt. Baltimore's still in the hunt. Lions are still in the hunt. Hopefully. Oh, who do the Steelers play? Let's go look that up. How about this? You know what? Let's end tonight on some positive notes. Who do the Steelers play right now? Steelers play the Bills. So the Bills offense could possibly steamroll Pittsburgh. So that's going to be nice. I said possible, so that could probably put us back in the standing. And that would put us with a tie with Pittsburgh. And then, realistically, probably want the Titans to win against the Jags. Keep that interesting. Browns, I'm really not concerned about. I want the Chargers to win, so I'm not really concerned about that. And that's about it, what I want. I need Buffalo to eat the Steelers. No point in worrying about the Colts right now. Yeah, it's just Titans beating the Jags and Bills beating the Steelers, which are going to help us out. Wouldn't mind having the Chargers lose either, so we want the Chargers to lose too. But that's probably about it that I'm probably going to be hoping for. Other than that, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if our offense gets better, but I'm probably going to take what Tom Brady said to heart and, hey, you know who you are at the fourth. You know where you are, know what type of team you are after Thanksgiving. So, but, hey, things could change around. There's always two sides of a coin. There's always a 50-50 shot at making it. We could win all of our games at the end of this and get us into the playoffs, and then it's playoff time, and it's one and you're done. Yeah, just hoping that the Ravens get it together. Hopefully they win. It's a sad loss, but it just thinks that's a divisional game. That's all. Like, I could handle losing to the Packers. I could handle losing to the Patriots. But the last 6 of our, well, now it's the last 5, but the last 5 of our games, or 3 of them, are divisional games, and we got to win them, or else we're not going to get into playoffs. That's all that needs to be said about that. Oh, Daniel Falele looked kind of all right, but I would have to go back and watch the rest of that and see what that looked like. I've, again, another blocking scheme where Ronnie Stanley had to go right and left a edge rusher free to get at Lamar and I get why. And when you look back at it, Rosengarten and Falele moved to the right because Falele was just like, "Oh, I'll help Rosengarten," and then that caused Linderbaum to move over to the right, then caused Voorhees to move over, and then that caused Stanley to move over. That gave Usay a free pass at Lamar, and that's a play that sticks out. I know the overthrows are definitely sticking out to me from Lamar to Zay Flowers, and then these weird throws where he just couldn't get it. The mistiming with Andrews was another thing that just
Me.
But yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop complaining about this and stop putting myself in a poopy mood. Everybody have a great rest of your Thanksgiving with those 6 minutes that you have left with it. And I'll see you during the next Ravens game. Next on the list is Pittsburgh. So, let's go.